Have you ever asked yourself where aggression really comes from? Not just what it looks like, but what lives underneath it. Have you ever imagined what it feels like to be the one being attacked? Or what it feels like to be the one who attacks because they don't know how else to survive? We judge aggression quickly, but understanding it takes courage. Let's be clear from the start. This video does not defend aggression. It does not excuse violence. And it does not blame victims. People who are harmed are never responsible for being harmed. Sometimes, they're simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. But if we only condemn the aggressor and never understand what created them, we don't heal the problem, we recycle it. From a neuroscience perspective, aggression works for one reason. It temporarily regulates unbearable emotional pain. When the brain feels overwhelmed by shame, fear, rejection, or helplessness, the nervous system looks for relief, not morality. Aggression activates survival circuits. The amygdala fires, cortisol and adrenaline surge, and the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for empathy and reflection, goes offline. For a brief moment, the person feels control instead of chaos, power instead of helplessness, relief instead of pain. That relief is short-lived, but the brain remembers it. Aggression doesn't always look the same. Verbal aggression often hides humiliation and long-standing disrespect. Emotional aggression often hides abandonment wounds and fear of being unseen. Physical aggression often hides a complete collapse of emotional regulation. Different expressions, same core wound. Many aggressors are not monsters. They are people carrying unresolved trauma, emotional neglect, or years of silent suffering. Many are screaming internally, and no one is listening. To the person who was hurt, what happened to you is real. Your pain matters, and nothing justifies what was done to you. To the person who became aggressive, your pain may be real, but your behavior still causes harm. And harm spreads suffering to people who never caused it. Compassion does not mean putting the aggressor first. It means refusing to create more victims by ignoring the root of the problem.
If you've made it this far, remember this. You may be going through one of the hardest phases of your life. You may need help, and that's human. But never place yourself as the most suffering person in the world. There are people who would trade places with you instantly. Recognizing your pain is the first step. Taking responsibility for healing it is the second. No one can carry the weight of someone who refuses to change. And remember, the person you're hurting is not your enemy. They are a victim of a pain that didn't start with them. Be the difference the world desperately needs. Let compassion start with you, before judgment. Because the world isn't just violent. It's wounded. And wounds don't heal by being ignored.